So Bishop Zondo of the Rivers of Murky Waters recently had a birthday, and church members did not go because there was no money. So Bishop Zondo was not exactly the most excited about this particular subject. And I thought, you know what? Let's go over there. Let me play you what actually he said. Now, this particular message comes from the 28th of January 2024. So it's today's message. I'm going to give you the timestamps as we go. But before we do that, let's pay the bills over here. So this particular video, sponsored by yours truly, which is Main Reef Auto down in Randfontein. They have over 300 cars plus. And if you're looking for one particular vehicle or so, whether it be for commercial use, their team is more than happy to help you. Check out the WhatsApp number that you see over there. Contact them and they will definitely help you out. I was over there. They got a lot of cars. I mean, like cars for miles. And so do check them out. They are actually almost the first sponsor. I could say they're literally the first sponsor out here. So we particularly, we appreciate you guys. So check them out. If you have any particular car request, you can WhatsApp them at this number and they will tell you if they got it or if they can make arrangements. All right. So let's get into this particular topic. Hey, how did you guys like this scene where I was in the taxi, by the way? It was absolutely funny when we were recording that. And so the particular message where he is angry, he's angry, but he blames the people who could not come to his birthday. And this is how he says it. At 49 minutes, 12 seconds, this is what he says.
Okay, anything it is because of you.
And all those do not come to my birthday party because they do not have money. It's because they do not want to come. You must also tell your name.
You Maliko. Yeah, you didn't come to the bishop of the base. Hey, the bishop of the birthday of the bishop, because it's because of you. Classic prosperity gospel. Prosperity gospel always blames the person for it not. Oh, it didn't work out. Oh, you didn't have money. Yeah, it's because of you. Okay, I don't have money. It's still January. We're still balancing out the books here. We're still trying to make sure that, people just got paid right now. I mean, like, people just got their pay for February. So they are still ordering up their, guys, Bazalan, I've said this before and I'm going to say it right now. Life is too busy to focus on you. Life is too busy for people to be focused on Ricky, right? Ricky has to create a platform which makes sense that people should want to watch it. I should educate myself enough that people by themselves, they have the desire to come and watch the videos. I can't be out here lazy anyhow and then expect people to be out here watching the videos, right? The same way, people have busy lives. People have places to be. People have to budget up for January, for February. By the way, later on in the message, he actually even states that they have another event next week. So if they're going to have another week, they have another event next week. And you probably have not even finished up on the debts that you have racked up in January because you had to patch up for things that you had not budgeted for. You didn't know that the child had lost the tie for school. And so now you having to budget up for that. And so it makes sense. Life is too busy to be focused around you. The bishop is angry. Now, if you think this is worse, he actually goes. he goes next mile on this one. You didn't want to come.
I'll repeat this. It's because you do not want to come.
What if the budget didn't allow? Anyways. So he says that he sent a message to someone. There was technical difficulties here with their feed. And so it kind of paused up.
You must know everything that you are is because of your own mouth.
What if the person just doesn't have your birthday party in the budget? You are their pastor. You are their pastor, meaning you're supposed to be leading them, not siphoning them. Right? The person just doesn't have this. But anyways, what am I? I'm just an average church member.
Because if they are mountains, you should have spoken that which you want to see, not that which you see.
So basically, he's saying, avoid that you didn't have money and just speak money into existence. He's later going to take this to an ungodly light, basically. But that's not how it works. I work, I know how much I have in my budget. Okay? Yes, I should be hopeful, working towards the future, but I should not be ignorant of how much I have. And splurging it on a birthday, while I might struggle month end, doesn't make sense. Anyways, continue.
Are unko explainele. Are ko phonele on hlalosetse be kere ha ke buile mahlanya.
Then he said, must I call you so you can give me an
O
explanation?
rutile tumelo ha ka ka mo phelong.
He says, I keep willing my child. So he's saying, yeah, you're the church member is crazy. It has nothing to do with faith. It's whether you have the money in the budget. Otherwise, people end up in debt. You see, what he's teaching leads people to being in debt because they are not accountable. You don't have the money to go there. What are you going there to do? Uzobufikela phaya busutela abantu and they don't have. And when they don't have, you're going to make an issue. Abazalwane will never help you. What if they also didn't have? They're in the same position where you are, but they calculated. It teaches people wrong financial. And we know people are not everybody is well educated financially, okay? So to say, yeah, it's supposed to be just what you say.
How much did I teach you about faith? I also walked with you.
When
I say your problem, it's your
when
time.
I think ha ke no gona
You are the one who said, I
because o
won't be
dumetse
able.
ka pelong ya
Because
hao.
you believe.
But the budget says you can't. So when the budget says you can't, these faith word confessions can be very dangerous because this is how people land themselves in debt. Because you are busy confessing, but you can see the reality. The balance she is not make sure.
Wa bolela ka molomo wa hao hore o kekebe wa gona e seng akalo.
So basically, pause. So basically what the bishop is saying is that you spoke with your mouth that you won't have money to go to the church, so you don't have. So I blame you.
Not necessarily did you say you won't be able. You said you won't go.
But
You
if
won't
no
come.
itse ke aya
But had you said I'm going,
o no activate le matla a the
you
universe
were activating
to
the
work
power
on
of
your
God.
favor.
Ukusebenzele kuhleni.
Gore se ke bua jwale ka tsela ya boheteng
I'm talking in the heat
gore
of
no
the
tla laela le atmosphere.
that
Utlwa Jesu o reng o re o ka re ho thaba yena gore ka mantswe a mang o ka bua le the nature in nature be isa kuswa.
No, Bishop. That's not what the Bible is talking about. When he says, you can say to this mountain, be thou cast into the sea. A mountain, according to the Bible, meant a kingdom. So if a kingdom, it's against the word of God, you can say to that, this be cast, because this is not biblical. So when it said that, it meant something. He wasn't saying speak to nature. No. You understand? It's a thin line for some people because they are too used to this mentality. Bazalani, what he's saying, it's not biblical. Okay? Because first of all, he meant a kingdom by mountain. So what Jesus meant by, you can say to this mountain, means completely different to what Bishop Zondo wants us to believe. But then on top of that, he says that was to actually say you can speak to nature. And then he is aware that it's not a biblical. No, that's not how it works. He's not saying speak to nature. But anyways, I think we can close on this particular point. Now, if you think that's all he said, Then you don't know Bishop Zondo. At 58 minutes, if you go to 58 minutes, round about 13 seconds, Bishop Zondo says something right there. So there was a lady in his church who she never missed a single event.
Can use all our faith. There is no event that.
Okay, wait, go back. If we all used faith,
if we can use all our faith, there is no event that which will miss.
It's a birthday. Guys, this is not a prayer meeting. It's a birthday. If we have faith, now we must have faith for birthdays too? Come on, man. Come on. Like, he's been so unreasonable, and also, not only is he being unreasonable, his ideas are not making sense biblically. People must have faith for birthday. People must have faith to attend a birthday. That's what the bishop's idea of faith is that people didn't come to his birthday because Avana Tumelo. They need faith towards God. Even Hebrews chapter number 6 talks about that. It's that we divorce ourselves from false faith to faith in God. Bishop is saying that people should have had faith so that they can come to his event. Guys, come on, man. And then he makes people question their salvation. I'm not being born again so I can attend an event. Surely. Anyways.
He who comes to God must first believe.
He must believe in God, not believe so that he can have money to come to a birthday. Bishop he's mudding up. That's why I say, people like Bishop, if you go to this church, that's why I say I don't trust these people with the Bible. Like, I can't trust that if you gave Zondo a scripture, which is simple, like A, B, C, D type of simple. I can't trust that Bishop Zondo is going to interpret that verse rightly. Why? Because he's unreliable. He failed on interpreting what the Bible means when it says that you can say to this mountain. He also failed when it comes to the point of... Now, I'm going to repeat again. If you think he's done, then you don't... then you don't know Zondo. If you think that's the worst thing that he has ever done, then you clearly don't know Zondo. He goes further.
What is it that you believe?
Pride
With your own pride and your own self. I won't go there. I do not have money.
So he equates now his birthday to people coming to Jesus. The audacity of the bishop. It's murky waters. We used to say rivers of murky waters in a way of joking, but it's really, he's equating people coming to Jesus to people coming to his birthday. Okay.
I don't remember any function in the church.
So he gives an example with this lady who used to attend every single meeting. She used to attend everything. So remember, he said he equated coming to his birthday like coming to Jesus. Ne? At 1 hour, 4 minutes, Bishop shows you that's exactly what he means. Just in case you think Ricky is just exaggerating. Some of you, some people, they think I exaggerate these things. So this is what the bishop says in relation to arrests and so forth.
Power that is in them.
Then he says, have faith in God.
a re le thaba tse le kopaneng le
He also
tsona
said, even the mountain you have came across,
dithaba tseo
those
e ne
mountains
le batho
were people
ba neng ba batla go bolaya jesu
who wanted to kill Jesus,
ba ne ba batla go mo qeta ba mo kenye
who
toronkong
wanted to imprison him.
and destroy his life.
Ba phopise yakhe impilo.
O ne a ba bontsha gore yena ke mang,
He showed
a
them
ba
who he
isa
was
sefateng,
and took them to a tree.
a bua le
Then
sefate,
he spoke to a tree.
a be a tsamaya.
Then he walked away.
Ha ba khutla
When they returned,
ba ya sefateng
they went to a tree.
ba se bona,
They saw the tree.
ba se ke ba tshwana le ba bang e re le ha o buile lentswe la tumelo gore re tla kenya garetene mane tšhelete ha iyo.
They were not like those who said, we'll put,
Ha ba bona garetene le moo
when they don't see
ba
a
re
cat in
ba na
there.
le tšhelete.
Okay.
Jesus
Jalo o ba hlobolela sephiri
now is revealing a secret unto them.
gore
He says to
e
them,
bang le tumelo go modimo.
have faith in God.
Ha qeta go tjho jwalo
After saying
o ba
so,
bontsha ntho e ka pela yona
he showed them that which is
gore
ahead
le
of them.
thaba eo
He's also saying that mountain,
le ka e bolelela go itahlele
you can
lewatleng
also tell it to cast
ha le sa
itself in the
qea
sea.
qei dipelong tsa
When you
lona,
do not doubt in your heart,
you shall have whatsoever
uzoba nanoma yini
you say.
oyishoyo oyikhulumayo.
So he says that to qualify. You know, remember when a person structures a message, they structure it by points so that they can emphasize the message they are trying to spread. So here, Bishop is trying to emphasize that people don't have faith the same way Jesus acted faith. So the same way he cursed a tree and then he walked, where now you have not spoken to your finances. You remember those old songs that Bishop used to sing back in 2013 and so forth. Oh, Zamaliam. So that's exactly what he's talking about. Bishop Zondo hasn't changed his theology. That's why I say you can't trust Bishop Zondo with the Bible. You who has trusted Bishop Zondo with the warning. What faith are you living under that you would hear a person completely twist up the Bible? So you see all the examples. He uses the subject of they jailed him. Because why? Even him, he's facing cases right now. So he's giving that example. You see, you didn't come to his thing. Earlier on, it's very pitiful about there being a lady that attends every single event and whatnot. So all those things that he was saying was all to address one thing. You don't have money to come to his birthday because you don't have faith. You don't have faith the same way people in Jesus' day didn't have faith in him. I think the bishop has gone too far. He's gone too far because now he's now equating himself with Jesus. But is there too far to a person who does not preach the Bible? Bishop Zondo is not preaching the Bible. He's preaching his own things. For some people, that's new news. But don't worry, we'll be here to tell you today, tomorrow, and we hope one day you'll hear. He thinks his birthday is equal to your budget. What January to January in 2024, when you're still dealing with, you have sisters who didn't have money. They asked you and you said you don't have money for school fees. There was a brother that contacted you and asked you for money to go to an interview. You said you don't have. But when it comes to his birthday, by the way, there was like 10 people there. There are some people there, they were taking selfies. We don't even address them by names. They were there taking pictures, they were playing snake and ladder. Of course, if you know how snake and ladder works, it's a game about snakes, right? Snakes that actually drag others. If you're trying to climb up, snakes drag you back down. So it's fascinating that that's the game that they were actually playing. They were playing karaoke and whatnot. Karaoke is basically pretending to be a musician. No problem, I'm not saying. But it's funny that a church like that doesn't understand the Bible, would have you pretending to be a singer. And also you playing a game of a snake dragging you down. I find it quite interesting. It's the Rick's Reality Show. We do daily Christian commentary videos. Other episodes down down in the pin comments. So check them out and I will check you on there later on. Don't forget, you're looking for a car? holla at the guys at Main Reef Auto. The WhatsApp number is tagged down there. Thank you very much for those that have contacted. I did get messages yesterday, so holla at them, and I'll see you on a later on. Y'all have a good one.